बच्चों, let's read this question. The question says the value of Poisson's constant for which change in volume of a cylinder is going to be zero when subjected to an external force within the elastic limit. So it is within the elastic limit and it is being subjected to an external force. So what is the Poisson's constant? So when we have a cylinder, this is our cylinder, and there is a force acting. So what happens is due to this force, external force, there is some extension in the cylinder's length. But since the total volume has to be constant, so the change in length is given by a small reduction in the radius. So this small reduction in radius, this volume goes into the change in the length. So this change in radius is given by the lateral strain. It is the lateral strain, and the change in the length is the longitudinal strain. It is the longitudinal strain. The ratio of sigma is equal to the ratio of the lateral strain, divided by the longitudinal strain. And this ratio or sigma is nothing but the Poisson's constant. This is nothing but the Poisson's constant. So now if they're saying that the change in the volume is zero, so what is the volume given by? We have the volume is nothing but pi r square, which is going to be the area of cross section, multiplied by the length of the cylinder. Let's differentiate on both sides. So we have dv is equal to, first we'll differentiate on the basis of r. So we have pi l constant multiplied by 2r dr. Then we'll differentiate based on L. So we have pi r square constant multiplied by dl. Now since the change in volume is zero, so volume is constant. So dv is going to be equal to zero. So now we can say pi L 2r dr plus pi r square dl is equal to zero. So we can cancel out pi and r. So finally we have L 2l dr plus r dl is equal to 0, which implies we have dl by L. Taking this on the right hand side, we have minus dl by L is equal to 2 dr by r. ठीक है बच्चों? So the lateral strain is given by nothing but the change in radius. So this is going to be dr by r. And longitudinal strain is change in length with respect to the total length. So this is going to be dl by L. So now we have this equation here. Let's shift its elements such that we finally get it in this format. So we're going to have minus 1 by 2 is equal to dr by r divided by dl by L. So we have this ratio is equal to minus 1 by 2 is equal to nothing but 0.5. Now since the radius is going inward, the dr by r is going to have negative sign, which is going to cancel out with this minus 1 by 2. So we have a 0.5 over here. So the Poisson's constant is going to be equal to 0.5. Okay, bachcho? So the answer for this question is going to be 0.5. I hope you've understood the solution. Thank you very much.